welcome to the news update on Enterprise TV. I'm Chioma Okoye. President Bola Tinubu has called on Nigerians to show more care for their neighbors and extend charity to all in the spirit of Eid celebration. The president, who observed his Eid prayer in Lagos, emphasized that some degree of sacrifice will be necessary to advance the nation. The presidency has responded to a new recent report published in the New York Times on Nigeria's economy. In a reply on Sunday, Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, said the story titled "Nigerian Confronts Its Worst Economic Crisis in a Generation" appeared typically predetermined and followed the usually denigrating way foreign media has reported African countries for several decades. He said there was need to clear up a number of grounds conveyed by the reporters regarding the economic policies of the Tinubu administration that has been in power for more than a year now. According to him, President Tinubu did not create the economic problems Nigeria faces today. Onanuga noted that for decades, Nigeria had maintained a fuel subsidy regime that gulped $84.39 billion between 2005 and 2022 from the public treasury, and a country with huge infrastructure deficits and in high need of better social services. He said the state oil firm, NNPC Limited, the sole importer, had amassed trillions of naira in debt for absorbing the sustainable subsidy payments in its books. He stated that by keeping the rates low, a bit rage grew as a gulf existed between the official rate and the rates used by over 5,000 bureau de change that were previously licensed by the central bank. Onanuga said that after some months of storm, with the naira sliding as low as 1,900 to the US dollar, some stability was restored. Though there remained some challenges, he was emphatic that with the World Bank extending a $2.25 billion loan and other loans by the AFDB and Afrexim Bank coming in, Nigeria had become bankable again. The Lagos State Police Command has begun an investigation to unravel the circumstances surrounding the death of a businessman, Onyejekwe Izuchukwu, whose remains were found in a hotel room in the Ikoyi area of the state. Izuchukwu, who was based in Texas, USA, returned to Nigeria for some business dealings when the tragedy that claimed his life struck on June 9, 2024. The 62-year-old businessman was said to have lodged in the hotel in Ikoyi while engaging in the business activities that brought him back to the country. Nigerian newspaper Punch reported an anonymous source as saying that Izuchukwu started lodging in the hotel on Thursday, June 6, until one of the cleaners, while attempting to clean his room, found him lying motionless on the floor of the room. According to the source, the cleaner, after suspecting that the businessman had died, informed the management of the hotel, which in turn reported the case to the police. In foreign news, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has disbanded the country's war cabinet just over a week after opposition leader Benny Gantz withdrew from the body. It was unclear who Netanyahu would be specifically consulting with for matters regarding the war in Gaza. Gantz announced his resignation from the body last week, citing Netanyahu's failure to devise a strategy for the war in Gaza and the future governance of the Strip. Meanwhile, Netanyahu has faced growing calls from the far-right members of his coalition, Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich and the National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, to join the war cabinet. The war cabinet was formed 5 days after the Hamas-led terrorist attacks of October 7, when former Defense Minister and IDF Chief of Staff Gantz agreed to join an emergency government. And that is all we have on the news update. Thanks for watching. I'm Chioma Okoye.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.